Have you ever been in that frustrating situation where someone claims you never sent that important email, or they insist you agreed to something completely different from what you remember? These communication mix-ups aren't just annoying, they can damage relationships and derail careers. But what if I told you there's a simple habit that could prevent most of these headaches? Today, we're diving into the game-changing practice of documenting important communications, a habit that separates highly effective professionals from the rest. Think of it as creating your personal paper trail of truth, protecting you from misunderstandings and potential conflicts. Picture Sarah, a project manager who learned this lesson the hard way. After a verbal agreement with a client about project scope changes, things went south when the client denied ever approving the additional costs. Without written documentation, Sarah's team had to absorb thousands in unexpected expenses. Now, she religiously documents every significant conversation and decision, saving her team from similar situations countless times. The beauty of documentation lies in its simplicity and power. When you maintain clear records of important communications, you're essentially creating a shield that protects you from the fallibility of human memory. But this isn't about being defensive. It's about being professional and proactive. Let's break down how to make documentation work for you. First, start with emails. After every important meeting or phone call, send a follow-up email summarizing the key points discussed and decisions made. Something as simple as discussed in our meeting today, we agreed to move forward with option A, with a budget of $5,000 and a deadline of March 15. This creates a clear, time-stamped record that all parties can reference. For verbal conversations, keep a digital notebook or use your phone's notes app to jot down important points immediately after the discussion. Include the date, participants, and key takeaways. This isn't about recording every word, it's about capturing the essential elements that matter. The most successful professionals I know have turned documentation into a natural part of their workflow. They understand that spending an extra minute documenting now can save hours of confusion and conflict later. It's like having a time machine that lets you revisit exactly what was said and agreed upon. But here's where many people get stuck. They worry that excessive documentation makes them seem untrusting or bureaucratic. The key is to frame it positively. When you send that follow-up email, present it as a helpful summary. I'm sending this quick recap to ensure we're all aligned and have a clear reference point moving forward. Consider Mark, a sales executive who transformed his team's performance by implementing a simple documentation system. Every client conversation was summarized in a shared document, making handovers seamless and ensuring no commitments fell through the cracks. His team's customer satisfaction scores jumped by 40% in just 3 months. The digital age has made documentation easier than ever. Use tools like note-taking apps, cloud storage, and project management software to keep your records organized and accessible. The goal isn't to create more work, it's to work smarter and protect yourself and your relationships. Start small. Choose one type of communication to document consistently this week. Maybe it's client meetings or important conversations with your supervisor. As you experience the benefits, fewer misunderstandings, clearer expectations, and reduced stress, you'll naturally want to expand this habit to other areas. Remember, documentation isn't about trust issues or playing defense. It's about creating clarity, maintaining accountability, and building stronger professional relationships. In a world where miscommunication can cost time, money, and opportunities, your documented records become your most reliable ally. Ready to take control of your communications? Begin today by documenting your next important conversation. Watch how this simple habit transforms your professional life, one record at a time. Because in the end, clear documentation isn't just about keeping records. It's about building trust, reducing stress, and setting yourself up for success.